What's going on, people? How's everybody doing this evening? I hope you guys having a good evening so far. It's Tuesday evening. We're gonna get right to it. It's 9 o'clock, so in the evening, obviously, but we're gonna get right to it. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and we about to get it into it right now. Yeah, as you know from the thumbnail and the title of the video, we're talking about the interview with Shannon, Sharpe, and Kirk Franklin. I wanted to do this. I actually wanted to do this video maybe 4 days ago, whatever, a couple days ago, and because the whole I might just do a whole actual video on this, but more than likely not, because I don't want to get no strikes on my thing, or we got enough. So we're just going to get into this particular uh, conversation that they're having with this video. I mean, with the particular, with the particular video, what have you. But yeah, so let's get into it, and then we're gonna just conversate about the whole ordeal and stuff like that, and how serious this is, and how this shit is crazy. Uh, so let me stop babbling. Let's get it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, sorry.
As well, it was said that Rick said to the pastor, "Oh, I didn't know that Deborah and the young lady that died, that they were sisters." And then he goes on to say, "I used to mess around with Deborah when I was a kid."
He said that in the church?
He said it.
Oh, did they talk? Whoa.
You ain't been to black church in a while, have you?
Yeah, but they don't normally share secrets like that.
Yeah. You need to start coming on back to black.
No, I better not go back there. They might share some of my secrets. I ain't going over there.
Yo, the black culture is, oh boy, let's keep it going.
So when he said that, everybody looks at him and says, that's Kirk Franklin's biological mother. And he's like, "Oh." And they're like, "Do you know Kirk Franklin?" He's like, "Yeah, I've heard the name. And so now they're looking at him, his height, his ears, his hands.
Eat his big.
A little bit more.
All right, right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So he now is being observed by everybody.
Uh-oh.
And so now the rumor mill starts to happen. And so it gets to Deborah's attention that this church and this community is now talking. Deborah finds.
You see how they mumbling around and how they trying their best not to make the black woman, especially in churches, unaccountable for anything that they say. You see how crazy that is. It's a real thing, and it's still going to this day. It's not something that's just in the past like everything else. Still making a black woman unaccountable for her mishaps, no matter if she was 3 or 55. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going.
It's my number. I have a Google number, and Deborah finds that Google number from somebody, leaves a message. I hadn't heard her voice in 23 years, traumatized by her voice. She said, "Hey, this is Deborah. I want you to know that I hear about the rumor that's being spread around. Rick is not your father. You know who your father was. He died. And I'm not going to let that be a lie that they tell you. Mr. Rick, because of the commotion on his own, he gets swabbed and gives the swabs to my friend that sings with me and said, hey, everybody's running their mouth. I don't know. I do know that I did date her. I do know y'all are looking at me crazy right now. Here, get these to Kirk. If Kirk got any questions, he can go get these tested. If he has questions. Well, of course I can sit on that.
Yeah. See, I know you. He knew. Because he probably inquisitive himself, knowing that you gonna be inquisitive, you got to do it. You just got to, don't you? You couldn't sleep at night not knowing.
Yeah. So as I got swabbed, and
he's your dad.
He's my father. Shook my world.
50 plus years of lying to her son. but we supposed to look at just like it's whatever. Still hold the black woman unaccountable. We still got to do it.
It has shaken my world. Even now, I'm still shooketh. I'm still in the middle of the impact of that car wreck. And Deborah still denies it. And we took another DNA.
And then that's his mother. 23 years he haven't talked to his mother. I was going to do an actual video on like the whole, because they did the documentary of the whole situation where he found his real father, whatever, and how his mother being a baby mama terrorist. And it's sad. But this look, 23 years haven't talked to his mother. His mother's still denying it. Let's keep it going.
Test for her. And she still denies it to this very day. I have not talked to her since. And, I'll be honest with you, it breaks my heart that my mama still ain't called me through this. It breaks my heart, bro. Documentaries come out. I ain't even heard from my mama. And it's amazing the impact mamas have on
That's the heal. That's the wound that has to heal.
Yeah.
Not Mr. Rick.
Yeah.
Not Mr. Dwight that's passed.
Yeah.
That's the wound.
Yeah.
That the salve needs to be spread on so it can heal.
Yeah.
Have you thought about having a conversation? Have you thought about having therapy with your mom?
Listen to this. Shannon saying, have you thought about having therapy with your mother? Let's keep listening.
Because I think you guys, there's some things that you need to hear from her. There's some things she needs to hear from you, but it needs to be in a controlled setting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe someday, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm okay to say I don't know. I'm okay to say that I don't have the answers. I don't know.
Have you thought about opening the door first? Because I think deep down, Kurt, I think you're wanting her to take that step.
Listen to this.
Because she was the adult. She did what she did. She gave you away because at a young age, you say she was about 15. That's asking an awful lot for a 15-year-old to take the responsibility because the 15-year-old can barely take care of themselves, let alone another body.
Okay, so that's besides the point, Mr. Beta Male, just like several black men in this society. That's besides the point. She's now 50-something years old, still in her own cocoon of delusion. It's like she's still 15. Okay, again, that's besides the point. Just like a lot of people in the comment section saying some dumb stuff, kept on saying she was only 15. It's that third. Okay, we get it. Now, when you're going to be accountable? When you're 100 years old? Because that's when you're dead or whatever. Because that's when a lot of our black women can be, our black women like this particular mother, like this one, let's speak clear on that, like this one right here, that's when they can be accountable. They can never be accountable, actually, in the black community. Let's keep it going. More excuses. More pandering, let's keep it going with the simping.
Yeah.
I think, Kirk, you would get so much more if you took that first step, if you opened that door.
There's a great fear too of opening up that door because you don't know. The unknown.
We fear what we don't know.
Yeah. And the fact that there were 2 tests that she denies.
Kurt, you have to understand when someone is told a lie for so long.
Yeah.
She told you this lie for 50 plus years. Yeah. You think that after
fair.
You could
fair.
I mean, people will tell you a lie tomorrow. Fair. And they keep telling that lie because they believe repetition of a lie will make it the truth.
Fair.
Repetition of a lie to make it truth. She told you a lie several years ago. But what about today? What about today? She actually should have been told them the truth years ago. But what about today? Kirk Franklin is now 50-something years old. He just found out 50-something years ago, a year or two ago, less than that. What about today?
Fair.
Because it's not fair. At this point in time, nothing you do is for her. It's for you.
At the same time, I do want to say this, man.
Yes,
this
it is
not
about
so what do you bashing mean? A black woman.
Here we go.
I don't
this is not about bashing a black woman. It is what he's saying right now. But if you look at all the comments, they're bashing black men all day. We're gonna read some of these comments. Hold
I wanted to even come across like I'm on your show and there's a vengeance that I have for what my mother did. We don't know what she went through.
Right.
We don't know the pains of life that she had. We don't even know maybe what all the things she suppressed. I don't know.
Right.
All I know is that for me in my life, it's been turned upside down. When Deborah, my biological mother, was at the funeral as well, it was said that Rick said to the pastor, "Oh, I didn't know that Deborah and the young lady that died, that they were sisters." And then he goes on to say, "I used to mess."
Okay, so that was the end of the video. Literally, guys, this is something that is ridiculous. It's chaotic. It's something that will I would never get it. I would never get it how we always try to manipulate shit for the agent of chaotic black woman because she don't want to be accountable for anything. We all this, like he said, this is not about her. This is about you and your sanity. Okay, so this is, she's going to help him correct it because right now she's stuck in her ways. This lady is now in her probably the late 60s, something like that, late 60s, because Kirk, she's like 15 years older than Kirk. Kirk in his early 50s. Like, she's stuck in her ways and she's going to stay stuck in her ways. So how the hell is she supposed to help him out with his mental state, illness, or his mentality, or what have you? How is this supposed to happen? This is exactly what I be meaning and everything. This is exactly I forgot to even read the what was going on with the people with the comments. Oh my God, we'd be all day. They just giving this woman excuses after excuses after excuses. It's like they give all these agent of chaotic baby mama terrorists, and they give these agent of chaotic beta males, Pookie and Ray Rays in our community also. This is what it is in this community most of the time. If I want to really be real with you. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe right now. Share the video because we're gonna keep on coming with this smoke. Peace.